Hey guys, it's another update on last Christ that was screwing me around. I think I got some closure to it. It's over with, I think, and so I'm gonna update you on that, and I'm gonna go into the subconscious because that's where I started when he left. Right after that, I went into my subconscious and found a lot of cool stuff. So, well, I've only just woke up a half hour ago. I'm working on my first coffee, so sorry if my speech ain't perfect and my tracking in my brain. But anyway, so after we left, I went to sleep that night, and the Christ came. He immediately, as soon as I lay down and relax, he comes in and says something in my ear, and I can't see, and I can't. Yeah, I can't see. There was something else he does to me. I can't remember what. Oh, he puts this got black stuff in me. The black pliable stuff. Anyway, I got all that wrapped around me. I can't see. I can't do nothing. So I just lay there. And I don't know what happened that night. I remember I argued with him. I told him, I'm going to kick your ass if you don't leave me alone. Because you're not supposed to be doing this in the first place, so leave me alone. Sort of thing. I told him, I said, go, you have to go. This is it. You're done. This is the last night. I go, anything else, I'm going to get you. And next morning I woke up. I got rid of all the black stuff. It's hard to get rid of. And it's in your skins. It's really tight in your skins. Can't see. Got rid of it. And it's really cool because you're pushing it out. And other people are helping you take it out. And when it comes out, and it lifts up off you, bam, the voices just come real loud. It was weird, man. And then you gotta start taking care of that. So I went through the day, looking around. I went at 6 o'clock. I go to the illusion room to help build the apocalyptic world I'm making with me and other JC. The day before I didn't do it because I had no energy for the day I made the video, the last video. I get down there. I'm all ready to go. I know what I have to make, which is a swamp. It's a swamp with dead trees, huge dead trees and little dead trees, and I put some abandoned cars in there, stuff like that. I got an airplane I made. I putting it in there with a zombie hanging out the window, all that really cool stuff. Scary stuff. Anyway, I was supposed to do that, and it's going to take me over 2 hours to do all that. Plus, I got to put the textures on the trees. I got to put the what are they called? I don't know. Things that look like a half dish of wood. You can eat it. I don't know what they're called. I forgot. But anyway, I got to put some bark on, stripped bark, textures, the water levels, where the water goes on every single tree. And there's like 40 or 50 of them, right? So it's a lot of work. And I'm all ready to go. I'm all mellowed out. I can see, I can hear. Yeah, hear. I can hear everybody, I can see everybody, and I'm getting ready to go. I get myself rooted to the ground there. You have to root yourself so you can stay in that room. So I just get ready to go, and all of a sudden he comes in. He goes, "I'm gonna help you," like that. I'm gonna help you. As soon as he came in and said, "I'm gonna help you," everything went. I couldn't see, I couldn't hear, I couldn't do nothing. Now, what happens is they'll get someone there that can do. Someone in the illusion room who will come into me and help me navigate the place because I can't see perfectly all the time, right? Some days I can see really good, some days I can't see worth crap. So he'll help me navigate around. You know, you're here at the house, you have to go 10 meters to the left, you know, or he'll put the tree where he has to put the tree, stuff like that. Just navigating around in that room. I can't hear nothing. He tried to come in. The other guy tried to come in and help me navigate, whoever he was. The Christ that was supposed to do it, he was at home sleeping. He took a day off or whatever. So I'm totally pissed now. I'm pissed. And the more I get pissed, the more I can't see. And the more I can't relax. This guy just came, interloped right into me. I call him Todd the Interloper. That's what his name is. Todd the Interloper. That's what I gave him for a nickname. And so I got mad. I got madder. And it's 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm all ready to go. I'm going to be working on this till 9. That's my daily thing. I got pissed. He was up there yapping at me. And he just did what he did to me just to mess with me. He had no real intent. No, I'm not going to. He said he's going to help me, but how? What? I can't do nothing. Because he just came in and put all that pliable shit in me again. Instantly, man. Instantly. So, I got mad, and I just went right up to his face. I flew right up to his face, and I'm yelling at him. I said, "You want to fight? Let's go right now. Let's go right now." I go, "We're in the illusion. What do you want? What do you want? Fists? Do you want bricks? Do you want shotguns? Do you want me to use my inner light to kick your ass? I'm going to kick your ass, so let's go." And he wouldn't. He backed away, which pissed me off even more, because I was ready to go. Anyway, I was on him for about 5 minutes doing that. I go, "Look, next time I'm kicking your ass." End of story. I'm kicking your ass, and you're going to the hospital, and I'm going to jail. I go, "You know what? I don't even think I'm going to jail if I kick your ass. We'll find out, I guess, eh?" And I'm trying to be. Now you gotta understand, this supposedly he's a Jesus Christ, but he's abusive, and he's a lion, and everything, right? And I'm like, okay, so be it. Shit's gonna fall where shit's gonna fall, and I don't even give a fuck. That night, next day, I woke up. They took me to I think it was a church. It's called Saint Joachim or Saint something, a big church. And my wife is there, and she goes, "Look, these priests are gonna read your destiny on the seat with your seeds. They're gonna read your destiny on your inner light. What you're gonna accomplish, what your main goals are in the far future, what you're gonna accomplish." I'm like, okay, cool. And that other things too. What's going on with this guy? What's going on? So after a few hours, they get done. I go home. They give the report to my wife and to the other Jesus Christ. And I got Bone Jesus. I call him Bones. And he's awesome. He's my bud. And he's helped me make the guitars, the bass guitars and other stuff that we can sell and stuff like that. And he makes money, and I make some money. And so I give him guitars off the internet here, but he knows anyway. He came. They did it. They told me that what I'm gonna be is when I die, I am gonna be an ambassador to extraterrestrial species. That's my destiny. That's one of my destinies. And I'm going to finish my training set. We'll be all done, and it's going to be the biggest thing you ever saw. They said the illusion room gets done when I die, because it's going to be huge. They said they gave me all my attributes that I'm really good at. They said I'm an elite fighter or something with the light, with the inner light. They said I'm elite. Whatever that means, they said, well, I know what it means. It means I can kick your ass and get away with it in self-defense. They said I can only fight with my inner light when it's needed. They said he has to be in self-defense to fight. And they said with his inner light, he's already elite, and he don't even have a quarter of what. You know, I don't even have 10% of what my inner light can do. I don't even know it. I don't even know it in this body. Like the stuff I can do, I don't even know what I can do yet. Other than fight and create probable realities, and I'm not very good at it, or I'd be a billionaire by now. Not running for president. Anyway, in a physical. They said that, and they said, oh, I don't know what they said. But anyway, stuff like that, they said to the other Christ and stuff. They were all happy about it. That I'm cool. And they said there's a duality between my ego in the spirit world, and that's what gets me in trouble all the time. Because my ego bitches and screams and swears and yells, where my inner light and my soul and my innocence, they can live in St. Lucia and be just fine, no swearing, no bullshit. But my ego is the protector of my innocence. So whenever I'm attacked or abused in St. Lucian, my ego kicks in, right? Because I'm there. I combined it with my soul. So I'm all there. I can see. And that's where the problem lies, okay? But I only do that in self-defense. And sometimes I fuck up. Because of situations, I don't get all the answers in the situations where I fight and stuff like that. That's done. I go to sleep that night. I'm laying down. It's like 12 midnight or somewhere around there. I lay down. Boom. He comes in, says something to me. Blinders go on. The plastic's in me again. The pliable plastic's in my skins again. He just sticks it right on me. And I lost it. I could see him perfectly. And plus, when I confronted him the last time, I looked right in his eyes. I looked right in his inner light. And I looked at him to see what he looked like. And he looked like a Todd. He had like flowy hair, short flowy hair. Oh, anyway, I said, okay, it's on. I guess I'm going to jail. Whatever. I'm pissed. So I laid in bed. I rolled over on my back, brought out my inner light, hooked it up to him, and kicked his ass. And I didn't even throw anything. I didn't use a gun. I used my freeze gun. Other than that, I willed myself, like I just shot him, and he froze. He couldn't do nothing. And then I went to town on him, basically. No, actually, I started fighting him first. Then I froze him, because he was on the way to the hospital. So what I did was I ripped his skin off, his back. I ripped it off, put a knife in his neck. Didn't touch him, didn't hold a knife. This is all from my inner light. And what I thought would be good on him. And what else did I do? I filled him full of cockroaches. This is all there. This is all works, man. This is the way it's like in the spirit world. If you can do it, this is what happens. Filled him full of cockroaches. First I put the cockroaches, hundreds of cockroaches on his legs. And they all started crawling up his body. He started freaking out. When he started freaking out, I tripped him. And then I would rip his skin off, his back. Because I didn't want to rip it all off, you know. And I'm being nice. Anyway. He's slapping at the cockroaches. He don't know. As he gets done slapping the I take a big giant snake, because I got snakes and they're on my mind. I put a snake inside his guts. And the snake was going inside his guts like that. This big snake. So I did that. What else did I do? Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. I didn't really punch him or shoot him. And then I broke his leg. I kicked it so hard I broke it, and it was like sticking out like that. I went over, and he was trying to get out, trying to walk up the stairs back to his, where Christ hang out at that level. And he was trying to get back. I pulled him back down. I filled him full of cockroaches. Then I don't know what I did, but I shot him. So I shot him with the freeze gun so he couldn't crawl out. Then I just sat there and yelled at him. Well, he was trying to move, but he couldn't. And then he started moving, and I shot him again. Just to be a prick. Anyway, I told him I'm going to kick his ass. That was nice. I didn't use the shotguns. I didn't use the machine gun. I didn't use my fists. It was all interlaid. And I go, by the way, I didn't raise one fucking finger to you. This is all interlaid stuff, buddy. It's exactly what you've been wanting to know. I gave you everything you've been wanting to know. Everything, all the bullshit you did to me for no fucking reason for the last month. Night and day. And I told you I was going to kick your ass yesterday. And you came again. And you wanted it, so here you go. He's smoking. Just yelling, screaming at me. I'm Jesus Christ. I go, I don't think you are Jesus Christ. Prove it. I go, prove it. Prove it. Then, I start chanting, prove it, truth revealed, truth revealed, truth revealed. You just chant that over and over for about a minute. Truth revealed, on your target of what you want the truth. And all of a sudden it hits you in the head. You just get the truth. And basically what I'm in a invisible box. I never saw it. I'm in the invisible box. And everybody who's in there, he's manipulating everybody, my family. He's manipulating me. I'm in this invisible box. I finally seen this invisible box. It's been a month. And he moves it around wherever I go. Takes it off. I go flying around. He puts it back on. Manipulates me. Takes it off. Puts it on. And it's invisible. You don't know you're in it. But he's manipulating you. And he's basically controlling you at a different level. Anyway, I got that. I seen that. I destroyed it. Pulled it out. It covered the whole house. Our whole house. And other Christs and other people that went in it. They were all in this box. I saw it and I whipped it off me. This is what goes on, guys. I'm telling you. This is just my experiences. I'm a freak. So most people in St. Lucian just live their lives and have a good time, whatever they're doing. And it's all beautiful to some point. Then that's all over with. I knew he couldn't touch me. I knew he wasn't a Christ, or maybe he was a Christ and he was working for someone else. I never got that. But I got the truth revealed. And I go, you come back, I'm doing the same thing to you every time for the rest of my life until it's over. Done. Next day, I go to the illusion room. I'm all ready to make the thing. I get done making the illusion. It took me 3 hours. This is last night. Then I was talking to the Christ that was there, my buddy, and he goes, and I told him, I asked him, I go, look, I was talking about the trains I was making. And I go, I need to make 100 tank cars or more. And I go, I get done, I ask my subconscious, this is how you do it. And now I think this guy's gone, right? This crazy guy, that whoever he is. He's not really evil, but he ain't a Christ either. But he wants my secrets of the light and what I can do with it. That's what he's there for. And I won't have it, because I spent 9 years with Christ, recording everything I've done, testing me on every possible situation, and all he has to do is pick up a book. No, he's in here doing it to me again. I gotta live my life. No fucking way am I going through this again with him. Fuck off. That's what that is. So I'm here with this new Christ, and I'm telling him, boy, I need to make hundreds of fucking train cars. I go, I can make about 8 in my subconscious that are perfect, and I don't even have to do anything. All I gotta do is look at the picture. I wake up in the morning, there's 8 train cars in my subconscious coming out my fucking head, about this big. They're about that big. They come out in the illusion. Then I give the train cars to Christ. He takes them where they got it, where my train set is, and he makes them HO scale, or he can make them as big as he wants. A real life-size fucking tank car for St. Lucian. He's done that. So I make 8, and I go, and he goes, well, Rich, there was only 5 that worked. The other 2, I go, how come that happens? The other 2 didn't work out. I gave him 8. There was 6, 7, 8, so there's 3 that didn't work out. And 5 were perfect. Perfect. Exact copies, perfect. He goes, the other 3 didn't work. And I'm going, why? And he goes, I don't know. He goes, I can't tell you. And I go, I've made fucking a hell of a lot. I made 20 perfect train cars, but now I can only do 3. So I told him what I think, which I think is, well, my subconscious is busy with something else, and it's been a day that he's had. My subconscious can make these things and vehicles, like down to the T. But for some reason, I can't make train cars 20 exact copies where I can. Anyway, I think my subconscious is busy. He don't have the time to do it. I think, which is perfectly logical. I go, well, and maybe there's not enough room in the room of my subconscious rooms, which is in the illusion. But it's my rooms. And I'm just starting to learn this shit, okay? Now my subconscious voice sounds like a little tiny kid. And he speaks really weird. It's like a gargling, but he talks. And he tells me what's going on. So I'm in my subconscious. All of a sudden I go to sleep. And I'm laying there. And Christ that I work with in the illusion room, he goes, I'm going to get you Jesus Christ that works with me. He can clean you. He's going to clean your house. And so he went on, got on the phone. I heard him talking on the phone with the other Christ that helps him. This guy is like an old timer. He goes, I'm going to clean your house, which is your subconscious, your body, your embodiment, and your subconscious. My buddy Christ, he goes, he's going to clean your house, which means your subconscious. I go, okay, that's cool. I need to clean it, man. It's been 53 years. And I guess everything you see in reality, everything is recorded. Well, that's what they told me. I lay down and go to bed, and I got these wires. I got links coming out my brain, and I cut the links, and I cut the links, and I cut the links. And all of a sudden, as I'm cutting the links, I go into myself, and I'm in this great big like cave. And all around the cave, it's like a bowl, great big giant circle. And there's wires on the walls. And I'm awake, I'm laying in my bed, and I'm cutting the wires off the walls. And the wires are made into squares where you would hang something like a trophy, a vehicle on the wall. And then you'd hang something here, you like. Whatever you like, you hang it. It's hanged. And these wires are sort of like display cases. Rude display cases. I'm cutting all these fucking things down. Tons of it. And I come to this one, and there's one display case. There's a crystal. And it's a huge amethyst crystal geode that's cut in half. And it's opened up with all the amethyst crystals inside. And it's displayed on the wall. And I go, hey, I see a crystal, a geode, an open geode crystal, right? And my wife's freaking out and everything. I go, it's fucking huge. I get this, the big giant ones that are like big as your door. So I take it carefully off the wires. It's wired on into one of these squares, and it's wired on, and it's beautiful. Huge. And I take it, I close it up, and I pick it up, and I put it upside my head, and it appears in the illusion in my house. So I give it to my wife, and the Christ that was there, I gave it to him. He's freaking out. My wife's freaking out. My wife's going, that's going in the corner over there by the living room. So she's all happy. She's got a huge ass giant crystal. This is your subconscious, okay? This is one part of it. And then I got all the wire out of there. And this is just by the suggestion of Christ. Christ said he's going to clean your head. He's going to come in your subconscious and start cleaning it. I as soon as he said that, I'm falling asleep. And I didn't even sleep. I go into myself, and I'm cleaning my subconscious, which is really cool. So it's like my subconscious heard there's going to be a cleaning, and he went in there and got me started. So I'm in here, I'm cleaning this big giant room full of wires. I take all the wires, put them out my head. I don't know where they go. Junk. You don't believe the junk. I then went into another one. I went down like a well. I went down a well, and on the side of the well, there was rooms, hallways, all the way around. Then I go down more, and it'd be all rooms. And I go down more, and all rooms around. And hallways going off the well. And I looked and I go, take me to the butterflies. Take me to the butterflies. I know I got butterflies in there. I love butterflies and moths. I go into this one. He goes, bzz, stops, turns around, and I'm in this hallway, and on both sides of the hallway are butterflies, like collections or display cases with butterflies, all the way to the horizon. You couldn't even see the end of it. I couldn't believe it. So I go, give me the ones you don't want. Like, I couldn't take some, and some I couldn't. I go, give me the ones. So I basically, see that moth on the wall over there? That's what they look like. But every butterfly I ever saw on the internet or in my life out in the wild is displayed just like that. Right here. That's from Africa, that one. So, and I go, why do I got these fucking butterflies? And they go, well, it's everything you love, you desire, and you love the butterflies and moths. So every single one you see is recorded and put in display cases in here for records. And I go, well, do I get to keep all these when I die? And they go, yeah, it's all there. And every one of us, whatever you like is inside your subconscious. And I'm like, holy shit. And they go, yep. And so I gave them about 10 that my subconscious floated them in front of my face, and I just grabbed them and gave them to Christ. They're displaying my house right now. They're in my house, in my living room in St. Lucian in my house. And now you can take it and make it big, or you can make it small, make it fat, make it wide, but I keep it normal, right? Like a normal size. And so I got Atlas moss. I got some Rothschild moss. Rothschild went and discovered a whole bunch of moss in South America, so he thinks he's an unbelievably great person. But anyway, I don't like the guy. I don't like any of them. So pretty much down in the world. So the kid was out there exploring before he died. You can read about it online. Anyway, I think he got his head chopped off and shrunk by a tribe in South America. Yeah, too bad it wasn't his old man. Anyway, every moth, every single one. Every mineral. I like rocks and minerals. I got a hallway full of displayed rocks and minerals. Extraterrestrials. Went down there, found the extraterrestrial hallway. Saw things with extraterrestrial stuff about extraterrestrials. I don't even remember what it is. That's beyond me, man. Grace wanted it. Grace wanted it really bad. Oh, my experiences. I saw the experiences with the extraterrestrials. Experiences I had with the extraterrestrials at different objects in their ships. That's why they don't show me anything. Because when you see something, it's recorded in your subconscious. Entities, bad things can go right inside your subconscious and take it. And leave you sitting there drooling on yourself. That's what happens, guys. That's why the ETs don't fucking show themselves to me. Other than their faces and stuff, they don't show the technology off. They don't do nothing. Everything's limited. Rich can see this, yeah. That's not important, you know. It may be important to him because he's never seen one before, but it's really not important. So all the non-important shit is in this hallway or a room. It's off this well. Everything I like, and stuff I don't like, stuff, survival techniques, everything, living in the woods, everything, books, into the horizon. Everything you are, everything you've done, everything is in this. And Christ has access to it. Now I'm getting rid of all the shit with this Christ in my subconscious. Now I make cars for the illusion room. Now I can sit down, create the car, and give it to Christ. It takes an hour. Or I can tell my subconscious to create it. He'll create 3 of them, and they'll be down in. And I looked down one day, a while ago. I looked down in there, and I saw a used car parking lot. Well, there was a bunch of used cars, but there was a very important one. What the fuck was it? It was a Corvette. A really nice Corvette. An old classic. and next to it were a bunch of stupid neons and pieces of junk that I needed for the illusion room. They're just sitting there. So I grabbed them and gave them to Christ. He made them real size. All the interiors done, all the dials, everything. You can just start it up and go. They're ready. That's how good it is. And the Corvette was the same fucking way, but it's a 1970s Corvette. And I'm like, that's mine, that's mine. So anyway, that's what your subconscious can do if you learn. And I'm learning, and Christ is teaching me this. I go to my subconscious, bring out a little tiny car, but this little tiny car is perfect, and it can drive. Christ makes it big, real size, human. He gets in it, turns on the headlights, turns on the brake lights, puts it in the drive, drives it around. In the illusion, when he does that, it's being created. I can do that, and it's being created in the illusion. He takes it, sprays it, wires it, makes it each part more real, the whole engine more real, everything real, gives it sound, texture, but you got to be right involved with it. Then he takes it, sits it down in the same illusion, makes it again, makes it all hard and steel, and you can drive it. I don't know everything about it, but I've seen him do that. I know he does that. I don't have the time to do that, man. I just never got the time. And that's why he does. I create it because he can't create what I see every day here on Earth. So I create what I see on Earth as best I can, and he showed me as much as best as I could. Then I give it to him, and he takes it from there. And makes it run. Pretty cool. Transport trucks, made 100 of them, sold them all. 200, I think it was, I don't know how much it was. Anyway, that was last year. So this is your subconscious now. Everything is in there. I went into one part of my subconscious and I was growing plant species. Hundreds, whole hallway full of plant species. And this little side room full of plants, sprouts, with trays. And so I just started giving them to my wife. She loved it, right? Aloe vera, everything. Just here. All the herbs you use, you know. Started giving them to hundreds of them. And she, my wife, she's making a greenhouse in the backyard. And I go, well, put these in here, you can grow it. So she put them in the illusion. They're stable in the illusion. When we get the greenhouse made, she's going to put them in there and start growing them. If they're allowed in the same illusion. Some things ain't allowed in the same illusion. So they got to hang and stay in the illusion. The illusion is like spirit world of same illusion. Okay? It's hard to understand, but in insane illusion, when you're walking down the street, you stop, meditate, and you're in the illusion. That's where things go. So you got the illusion world and you got sane illusion world. They're pretty much the same, but things that aren't allowed in sane illusion, you can put them in a room in the illusion. And that's where I put my apocalyptic city world in the illusion. But Christ took it, gave it all computers and AI and everything, dropped it down, and made a small world in like a sane illusion. He made his own little sane illusion, but it's all zombies, man, and it's all security, everything. So right now it's low in the illusion, so I can go in there, walk, and whatever I think about, oh, that'd be cool there, boom, it's there. Then I walk over to that thing and give it detail, rust, paint, structure, all that. That's how it works, guys. And I just thought I'd tell you that because it blew me away. And there's still shit in my subconscious I ain't seen. And I'd like to go in there and take a look. And it's basically everything you've seen, everything you've done. It's unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Anyway, guys, 34 minutes. And the only reason I'm making this video right now is because my internet, the lockdown, everybody's using the internet Monday morning. and I can't even get on. Like it works, but I barely get YouTube. It's because everybody's on and the power goes. You know what I mean? Anyway. So that's about it. I'm gonna post this. So a little bit about the subconscious, spirit world, Saint illusion, and your subconscious, and an update on that idiot that bothered me. Trying to get my inner light stuff. All right, later.